Hello everybody, welcome back, Zero Tolerance TV, ZT here, and as I thought we might, there are some tiebreakers for Group C. We've got 3 players at 1 and 2, I believe, so it's going to be BoxeR versus TheWinD here, and you know, if you've been watching, you'll know that neither of these are Protoss players, but TheWinD has spawned as Protoss. I'm just thinking, maybe Protoss is really good on this map. It's possible that Protoss is just a little imbalanced on this map. And so I think this is the second time. Joyo also played Protoss on this map, and he was a Terran. So seems like you just want to play Protoss. Now, you know, BoxeR has been sticking with Terran, so I guess it depends on your preference, obviously, but pretty rare to see 2 different players race switch to Protoss on the same map. When, as far as I know, they don't really do that usually. So, yeah. I guess I could say I don't blame Joyo for not wanting to play TVT. But I don't know. I guess TVT against BoxeR is pretty intimidating. I don't know, man. I think this is just more evidence that Paradox is kind of a silly map. That said, I did want to say, if you do enjoy the videos, please sub, and if you do, make sure to leave a comment, and I'll give you a shout out. Much appreciated, any support. That's it. I mean, this is just for me. I will be making these videos whether people watch them or not. But it is always nice to get a little bit of support from the people. So go ahead and sub if you enjoy, and leave a comment. And if not, just go ahead and watch the games. It doesn't really matter in the end. So BoxeR here, as expected, taking gas. You could technically CC first on this map. Actually, that's actually kind of interesting. I wonder how good fast CC is on this map. It's probably not great, but it might be a thing. You could take the mineral-only base pretty quickly. It wouldn't take that long to fly CC over there. Or you could even try to get one of the gas bases. I guess a third gas that soon doesn't really matter much. You could even make a CC in your main and just make SCVs with it. Actually, that's kind of sick. There's so many patches here, you can kind of afford to have extra SCV production, and it doesn't really hurt you as it would normally if you're making double SCVs and only, you know, not able to expand to an extra mineral line. This is basically 2 mineral lines anyway, so you could start the CC in your main, make like 10 SCVs or whatever, and then just fly it over and use a dropship to bring those SCVs over to that base, and you effectively get to go CC first on a map where no one else can even consider something like that. You know, Zerg and Protoss both have to take gas to get another base. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I wouldn't recommend building a second Nexus in your main. I think that's probably just a waste of minerals, and we haven't seen that at all, but kind of an interesting idea for a Terran player. Maybe we'll see someone try that. I don't know. Maybe they did try that and realize it's not good. Totally possible. Okay, so here's the first interesting thing in the game, really. We have double robotics facility from TheWinD here. So I think he's probably going into Shuttle Man. You know, pretty easy to also get the support bay and make a couple Reavers. Observatory here, so definitely going to be making some observers, which makes complete sense. Obviously, if you're going to be having double robo facility, you might as well get the observatory pretty free. And there's the support base, so we will be seeing at least a Reaver or 2. I mean, Reavers own the shit out of Goliaths. Like, it's Goliaths are already kind of bad against ground units, and like Reavers have armor. And they have way better attack, so I could definitely see that being a pretty strong unit, I guess, strategy for Protoss. I don't know. You could definitely build some Reavers. I think it's more or less a given that Terran is going to go Goliath on this map from what we've seen. They may try something like a tank drop. Actually, this is going to be a vulture drop. Haven't seen... I don't think I've seen... No. BoxeR did build vultures in that crazy game against... who was the Joyo? When Joyo was off racing here. I think he did build some vultures there. Not very many, but... These are not the first vultures we've seen. This is definitely the first vulture opening. In that game, the vultures were quite late. Okay, TheWinD here is going to be building a Nexus. I think. Looks like he's just dropping off the probe on the island base and not actually building the Nexus yet. Yeah, I don't know. Seemed like he could have just left his goons over there, but here's the drop. Vultures out, laying some mines around these goons. But, oh, that's a decent little pickup there. The vultures get back here onto the probes, but actually the probes pull off the mineral line and kill the mine with the goon. Pretty spicy there, but we are seeing some decent probe damage done here. Reaver drop to kill these off. This was pretty good for BoxeR, I'd say. The vultures have essentially no value later in the game, so you might as well lose them. I will say the mines did not work out at all for BoxeR. He could have just saved the resources for them. He's being cheeky, trying to catch that Reaver, but TheWinD sees it, loads the Reaver into his... oh my god, what just happened there? A bunch of probes died, I think. Was that a mine? Okay, well... BoxeR just doing BoxeR things, I guess. He's going to get a ton of damage with a vulture drop because he's BoxeR. Dropship scouted there. A couple tanks in it. But TheWinD is going with his own Reavers, his own drop. Going to try to do some damage back, but a Wraith is going to find the dropship. This is actually really painful. TheWinD will get there in time to at least unload the Reavers and get something done with them. Nice job killing that mine before it killed anything, but oh god, he scouted them. Tanks drop behind the mineral line, and oh no, both the Reavers go down. Okay, well, TheWinD is dead. There's like no way he wins this game from here. He's losing a ton of probes now. Oh boy. Yeah, you should just play Zerg, bro. I don't know. Or do a carrier rush. Still no one has gone one base carrier on this map when it seems just so good. Yeah, look at this. The Wraith now is over here to attack the Reaver, but it's actually going to get shot down by a goon. Nope, doesn't get shot down by the goon. But still, what does TheWinD do? Like, he's going to lose his Nexus now? I don't think he even has a shuttle. This one Dragoon is not going to be able to do... Well, okay, kill off the Reaver. A little bit of a miscontrol by BoxeR, not that it matters. The Nexus is down. So TheWinD just does not have any mining. He has no Nexus. Does he have 400 minerals? Can he at least make a Nexus if he clears those tanks? Not sure. It looked like he had about 200 minerals, I think. Building Scarabs with the Reaver. So either he has it or he doesn't. Now does manage to clear out those two tanks. I think he dropped a Dragoon on top of them. Loading his Reavers into a shuttle. I guess this is kind of his last-ditch effort. I have to think he'd have already built the Nexus if he had the minerals, so it's looking, yeah, 144 it looks like, so this is what he's got. He's going to be able to make some more Scarabs, but that is it. And I imagine we'll be seeing TheWinD leave the game as soon as this drop doesn't kill BoxeR completely by itself. Pretty disappointing game for TheWinD, I would say, but I think partially it's because this map is just silly. Reavers drop out. They kill one tank. One of the Reavers dies in the process, and there we go. TheWinD taps out. This game was pretty freaking brutal. BoxeR just kind of demolished that kid. Better luck next time, TheWinD. Hopefully the map pool isn't as stupid. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. It was a bit of a shit stomp, but that's how it goes sometimes, especially when you've got a player like BoxeR. And yeah, hope you tune in for the next one. Have a good one.